Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pay homage to the Blessed One. Dear friend, today I am going to deliver a talk, Jhānas and direct knowledge. This sutta actually from Samyutta Nikaya, the book of causation, the Kassapa Samyutta. In this sutta, Buddha explained all the jhanas factors, jhana factors. So how to attain jhana. So first of all, what is the meaning of jhana? Jhana means a stage of meditation, right? So a stage of meditation, and at the beginning, the Buddha practiced different kinds of meditation, during his lifetime. He went to his teachers. His first teacher was Alara Kalama, who could concentrate the base of nothingness. He went to him and he asked him, could you teach me how to develop the meditation, because I want to attain Nibbana. So they couldn't show him the right way. And Alara Kalama was the first teacher. So he told me that, well, I can teach you whatever I have experienced. Then Alara Kalama taught to the Prince Siddhartha, and Prince Siddhartha could develop whatever Alara Kalama did. And he said, I want to practice more. This is not enough for me. Then he went to another teacher. His name was Uddakarama-putta. And Uddakarama-putta attained the base of neither perception nor non-perception. And Prince Siddhartha asked Uddakarama-putta, could you teach me whatever you know about meditation? Then Uddakarama-putta said, yeah, I can teach you, because I attained already the base of neither perception nor non-perception. So, and Prince Siddhartha also could develop that. And after that he decided, no, this is not enough for me. I want to attain Nibbana. Then he left those two teachers and he went to Niranjana river, the bank of Niranjana river, and he practiced meditation continuously 6 years. And eventually he became awakened one, So before that he thought that if I practice very hard, if I practice meditation very seriously, it doesn't work. Because he did very seriously, because he became very skinny. Did you see the logo of my center? You see why I put that? This is the symbol. I put that on because he worked very hard. I want to attain Nibbana. I want to become awakened one very soon. He worked very hard. It doesn't work, and a lot of restlessness came in his mind. And eventually he thought that no, I should take the middle path. I should practice the middle way. Then he could remember he was child. He went with his father to participate in one festival, one traditional festival. That time, Prince Siddhartha sat down under one tree, and then he was smiling. And then he could attain first jhana. He could remember that. You see, just a smile and then wear off the object of meditation. Then he could attain the first jhana. Then from that time he decided, no, I should practice the middle way. If I practice the middle way, I can attain all the stage of meditation, like first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So eventually he did. He could develop all those things. So when you read the suttas, most of the suttas, Buddha explained first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. You know? So I'm going to explain what is the meaning of first jhana. Of course, I also will ask you whether you understand or not, because I want you to be clear, you know? So let me read the sutta. At Savatthi, monks, to whatever extent I wish, secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome states, I enter and dwell in the first jhana. What is the meaning of jhana? A stage of meditation, right? Which is accompanied by thinking and examining thought with joy and happiness born of seclusion. Kassapa too, to whatever extent he wishes, secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome states, enters and dwells in the first jhana. So this is the first jhana. What did he say? Secluded from sensual desire. That means 5 hindrances have to be absent. Is it clear? What are the 5 hindrances?
Sensual pleasure,
sensual desire, hatred,
the restlessness,
sleepiness and dullness, restlessness and anxiety,
and doubt.
So these 5 are called hindrances. So here it says secluded from sensual pleasures, secluded from unwholesome states. That means 5 hindrances will be absent. 5 hindrances will be absent when you practice meditation. And then said that I enter and dwell in the first jhana. That means what is the characteristic of first jhana? How do you understand? I attain already first jhana. Thinking, here said again, which is accompanied by thinking and examining thought with joy. Thinking and examining thought arise. Joy will arise. Happiness arise, born of seclusion. You feel so. Here, happiness means you feel light, you feel comfortable. The happiness will arise. Then you attain first jhana.
So there are thoughts.
All thought. It will come very quickly. Thinking and examining thought. Thinking, question, answer, thinking and examining thought will arise. Joy will arise. This morning I asked you, do you feel joy? You said yes. You told me, right? Yes, I feel joy. Do you feel comfortable for a while? Yes. Happiness. This is called happiness. Do you feel light? Yes. This is called happiness. So, when 5 hindrances will not arise among anyone, and then thinking, examining thought arise, joy arise, happiness arise, even an unification of mind, then you won the first jhana. Is it clear? So, when you practice, then you will experience that. You thinking, examining thought arise, and joy also arise, because it's occur immediately. It's very fast. Okay? You have to experience that. You have to experience that. Now, thinking, examining thought rising, and now joy is arising. I feel light, comfortable, right? And my mind, unification of mind. You know, your mind is very calm, you know, tranquil. For a while, like 5 minutes, or 1 minute, 2 minutes, right? 3 minutes. That means you were in the first jhana. Does it make sense? Yeah, okay. So we can go the second. Monks, to whatever extent I wish, with the subsiding of thought and examination, I enter and dwell in the second jhana, which has internal confidence. And unification of mind is without thinking and examining thought, and has joy and happiness born of collectedness. Okay? Buddha is going to explain about the Jhānas factor, how Venerable Kassapa developed all those jhanas, you know. Kassapa too, to whatever extent he wishes, with the subsiding of thinking and examining thought, enters and dwells in the second jhana. So when you attain the second jhana, thinking and examining thought won't arise. Stop arising. And what will arise? Joy will arise. Happiness will arise. You know? See here said that without thinking and examining thought. Thinking, we call in Pali, savitaka savisa. But I don't want to say Pali to you because you don't understand, right? So just English is better. Huh? Thinking and examining thought all arise. Joy arise. Happiness arise. You know? Then here said joy has joy and happiness born of collectedness. Your mind will be collected. Then you'll have confidence. Oh, this meditation is really work. You'll have self-confidence. You know? Then you will attain second jhana. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Clear, right? And then we'll go to the next. Monks, to whatever extent I wish, with the fading away as well of joy. Fading away means even joy no arise. With the fading away as well of joy, I dwell equanimous and mindful and clearly comprehending. I understand what is going on. Even joy don't arise. You know what happened? When I was practicing meditation at Dhamma Meditation Center, I went to my teacher to give interview every day. He asked me, do you feel joy? Yes. And second day, third day, yes, joy is arising. And next day, when he asked me, why I don't feel joy? Joy is not arising in my mind. He said, that's fine. Do you feel comfortable? Yes, I feel comfortable. But why joy is not arising? Then he said, do you feel light? Do you feel comfortable? Yes, I feel comfortable. I feel light. So your meditation is going very well. Why you complain a lot? No, I want the joy, you know. And he said, what the Buddha said here. Buddha said that to whatever extent I wish, with the fading away as well of joy, joy won't arise. Joy stop arising. I dwell equanimous and mindful and clearly comprehending. You'll be very mindful and clearly comprehending. I experience happiness. What does it mean happiness? What does it mean happiness?
Just light, maybe.
Feel light, comfortable. Right? Your mind and body feel comfortable. You feel so light, you know, and your mind is collectedness. So this is the happiness, right? With the body, yes, you see happiness with the body, and I enter and dwell in the third jhana. So you get in the third jhana. Third jhana means third stage of meditation, right? Of which the noble ones declare he is equanimous, mindful, one who dwells happily. You see? Kassapa too, whatever extent he wishes, enters and dwells in the third jhana. So this is the third jhana. So first jhana, what did I say?
Thoughts,
Thinking and examining thought, joy, happiness arise, right? Then you attain the first jhana. And how about if the one of the 5 hindrances come in your mind, then you drop from the first jhana. You're no more in the first jhana. Then what will you do? You have to again start radiating loving kindness to yourself, 10 minutes, and radiate loving kindness to your spiritual friend. Then, when 5 hindrances don't arise, again you are in the first jhana. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you practicing, you in the first jhana, and joy don't arise. Joy only fade away. You know, at the beginning, you told me that this morning, yeah, I feel joy. Joy is arising. This is the good sign, you know. But don't be attached too much there. I want joy. Why joy is not arising? If joy fade away, is okay. This is the good sign for you because your meditation is going on very well. You know. So, and even if you don't feel joy arising, don't complain. Okay? Because here what the Buddha said, joy won't arise. Don't fade away one time.
Mm-hmm.
So when joy won't arise, then you retain third jhana. Okay? Mm-hmm. And monks, to whatever extent I wish, with the abandoning of pleasure and pain, abandoning pleasure and pain, happiness. That means that abandoning of pleasure and pain with the previous passing away of joy and displeasure. I enter and dwell in the fourth jhana. So when happiness won't arise,
Won't arise?
yeah, happiness stop rising, then your feeling from here, it will come in your head, top of your head. Now, the center of your chest, right? Your feeling is here. You start radiating loving kindness to yourself here. You warm, glowing feeling, and you make a wish. May I be happy. May I be calm. May I be peaceful. May I be full of joy. May I be content. Whatever you wish, right? And you radiate loving kindness to yourself 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, then you start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend, right? The rest of time. How long do you sit? You sit it. How long do you sit? 1 hour?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Why? Yeah. So if you sit more, then just radiate loving kindness to yourself 10 minutes, and the rest of time you radiate loving kindness to the spiritual friend. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that way you'll see thinking, examining thought, arise joy, arise happiness, arise the unification of mind, arise, then you will attain first jhana. 5 hindrances on rise. So when 5 hindrances, for example, sensual desire arise, what do? You have to use harmonious practice. So I say harmonious practice or right effort. Because when you read the sutta number from Majjhima Nikaya, from the middle and saying 77, in that sutta mentioned right effort, harmonious practice. So when you say harmonious practice, in that case, it's become clear, right? What are the harmonious practice? Recognize it. When unwholesome thought arise. Yes, what did the Buddha say? Unwholesome state, right? When unwholesome thought arise, recognize it, release it, relax in your mind and in your whole body. Bring up the wholesome thought by smiling. You have to smile more. You know, I think I didn't see you smiling. You know, most of the people, they don't want to smile. You know, their face like so sad. You know, they are thinking a lot. I don't know. The person who practices loving kindness meditation, when you go out, you have to say good morning first, because you are loving kindness practitioner, right? Don't wait someone say good morning, hi, how are you? You have to say first. That means you are practicing loving kindness. Right? So when you smile, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever, then they also will smile. Because of your loving kindness, they also will smile. You see? So people who really practice loving kindness meditation, their face become bright, and light is coming up from their face, from their eyes, So I'm also seeing that your facing looks like it's going to be bright, So the loving kindness meditation is very effective, and people can progress very well, very good, So when you attain the fourth jhana, happiness stop rising. So it will come from here to the top where you had. Then I will change your meditation. I will tell you to practice the sixth direction. The sixth direction means the forward. You start radiating loving kindness to all human beings, all living beings, all deities, and backward and left side, right side, above, below, and all direction. So you do that way. So when I will change that, then you will attain the base of infinite space, the base of infinite consciousness, the base of nothingness, the base of the perception, non-perception. So we are going slowly here. So these are the characteristics of the fourth jhana, right? Do you understand fourth jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana right now? Is it clear? So we can go next. Here's amongst to whatever extent I wish, with the complete transcendence of perception of form, with the passing away of perception of sensory impingement, with the non-attention to perception of diversity, where that space of infinite, that means the base of infinite space. So when you practice the sixth direction, because you're feeling not here anymore, you're feeling the top of your head, then you practice the forward 5 minutes. May all living beings be happy. May all living beings be calm. May all deities be peaceful. So then your loving kindness will go slowly, 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 slowly like that. You'll feel that. So, and then similarly backward, back side, left side, right side, above, below. And how do you do the sixth direction together? The all direction. Light candle. When I light the candle, the flame, you see, this candle is lighting all direction, like this one, right? Like this light. So this one giving the light all direction, right? Similarly, you observe the meditation here, and when you start radiating loving kindness all direction, your loving kindness will go like this. Okay? So all direction from here, it will go all direction. You'll feel that. It will expand slowly, slowly, slowly. All direction. May all living beings be happy, calm, peaceful, whatever you want to wish, you can wish that. So all direction to expand, You understand what I mean? Right? So it will go that way. And when you attain that, then from loving kindness meditation, it will change compassion. So what does it mean, compassion? Your mind to be more soft. If you can practice loving kindness, well, the compassion is easy. Your mind will be more soft, calm, more calm. You know, in the Sutta number 149, Buddha explained, serenity and insight evenly yoked together. Do you know that?
Serenity and insight, what?
Yes, serenity and insight evenly yoked together. Yoked together.
Okay.
Evenly yoked together. Evenly yoked together. Do you understand what yoke? Yoke means serenity, samatha, and vipassana work together. No separate. Why? You know, when I was in Burma, I was studying at the International Traveler Buddhist Mission University, and they taught us samatha, serenity, 40 kinds of meditation. Insight, vipassana, 8 kinds of meditation. We'll learn like that. But in the sutta never said like this. Why it's happened like that? Because according to the commentary like Buddha Gosa wrote Visuddhimagga, right? So Buddha Gosa separated 40 kinds of tranquility meditation and 8 kinds of insight meditation. You know, so during the Buddha's time, when the Buddha passed away, after I think 500 years, then the Buddhist scripture written down during the 4th Buddhist Council in Sri Lanka. So at that time, according to history, mentioned that the Arahant, do you know Arahant? One who destroyed greed, hatred and delusion. They could memorize all the scriptures and they recited during the 4th Buddhist Council, they written down. So that's why the sutta, in the sutta you'll never see samatha, 40 kinds of meditation, vipassana, 8 kinds of meditation. You'll never see in the sutta. But when you read commentary, Visuddhimagga, the path of purification, you'll find that 40 kinds of samatha meditation and 8 kinds of vipassana meditation. So, in the sutta, the middle line saying 149, if you read that sutta, section number 10, Buddha clearly mentioned samatha and vipassana evenly yoked together, never separated.
What's the word? Yoke or
Yoke.
work?
No, yoke.
Y.
Y-O-K-E-D. E-D. Yoke together. Yoke. Evenly, it work together.
Right.
No separated. So when you are in the first jhana, then the little bit is inside there. Serenity and insight is there already. When you are in the second jhana, insight is more increasing. So when you are in the first jhana, insight little bit. When you are in second jhana, insight more than before. And then when you are in third jhana, insight more than before. So it will increase like this. No? And then when you attain the base of the nothingness, then your insight will be very strong. Your mind will be so balanced. So we are going through here. Monks, to whatever extent I wish, by completing transcending the base of infinite of space. So when you attain this stage, you have to change your meditation. You cannot practice loving kindness anymore. You have to practice compassion meditation. So you'll see that your mind automatically, from loving kindness to compassion, it will go automatically. Because your mind will be more softer. You know? And you'll experience that, you'll understand that, you feel so light that time. The whole, your mind and body, you feel like you're on the sky, you know? You experience that. And here the Buddha said, aware that the next one, consciousness is infinite, the base of consciousness. So from the base of infinite space, when you practice compassion meditation, because you are not practicing any more loving kindness, right? From when you attain the base of infinite space, now you are practicing compassion meditation. So how do you practice? Forward 5 minutes compassion, backward 5 minutes, and then left side 5 minutes, right side 5 minutes, up, above 5 minutes, below 5 minutes, and all direction the rest of time. Compassion, it will go, it will expand like loving kindness, you know, it will go all direction like that. So from that stage, here you will attain another one. Monks, to whatever stand, I wish by completing, transcending the base of infinite of consciousness, aware that there is nothing. Is another stage. There is nothing. I enter and dwell in the base of nothingness. Kassapa too, to whatever stand, he wishes, enters and dwell in the base of nothingness. So after the base of infinite consciousness, when you attain the base of infinite consciousness, how do you recognize it? How do you understand it? You see the consciousness rising, passing away, arising, passing away. It's very fast, you know, arising, passing away, arising, passing away, arising, passing away. And then you'll see the link of dependent origination. Do you understand the link of dependent origination? I think I will talk about it later on, you know, then you'll understand clearly. So you'll see the series of consciousness, the link of dependent origination, you'll experience that. You'll see everything rising, passing away, dead birth, you see? You'll experience that. Then that one is the link of dependent origination. Okay? And then you feel that, wow, everything is impermanence, suffering, not self. I cannot control anything. It's arising, passing away. It's very quickly, rising and passing away. You know? So everything is impermanence, suffering, not self. You experience that. The base of infinite consciousness in that stage. Okay? And then from there you will experience the base of nothingness. You will not say anything. You know? One day my teacher told me, Bante Vimalalamsi, please wake up at 3 o'clock and practice meditation at your room. Because I told him, you know, my mind is wandering, I don't know what happened. First 2-3 weeks I could practice very well, but now my mind is so restless. What should I do? He said, wow, please wake up at 3 a.m. and practice meditation at your kuti, at your cabin. Then I did. I got off at 3 and I started practicing meditation while sitting 4 hours. And then one day I experience, I couldn't see anything. Nothing. And then, about 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours, I couldn't see anything. And then I broke up my meditation. And I went to him at 9 o'clock to see him. And how about your meditation? When I got up at 3 and I started practicing meditation, then I couldn't see anything. And he told me, so what? Why I couldn't see anything? When I couldn't see anything, I broke up meditation. He said, no, don't do that. This is a good sign for you. Because I didn't understand. I didn't read the sutta, what he explained, what the Buddha explained here. And even though he delivered talk several times, but I forgot. He said, no, this is the good sign for you. Don't do next time like that. So what will I do? You just watching your mind. So when you are the base of nothingness, you see your mind is so balanced, like that, so balanced. And then your equanimity, because this is the stage of equanimity. When you practice the base of consciousness, you cannot practice any more compassion. You have to practice joy. You see, this is called the Brahma Vihāra. First, what did you practice? Loving kindness. And when you attain the base of infinite space, you will practice compassion. And when you attain the base of consciousness, you practice joy. You feel that huge joy will arise. This is called the uplifted joy. There are four kinds of joy. 3 kinds of joy automatically arrive to the normal people. But other 2 kinds of joy are called uplifted joy, only through meditation. When you practice meditation, then that joy will arise, strong joy will arise. When you attain the base of infinite consciousness.
Mudita or the?
It's called mudita. Yeah, it's called mudita. So the base of infinite consciousness. So you have to practice mudita meditation, joy meditation, right? And from that stage, then you attain the base of nothingness. So in the base of nothingness, you have to practice equanimity. Because nothingness, you won't see anything there. You're just watching the mind. So when your mind is so balanced, then it just little bit, your mind is like that, then you use the harmonious practice. Okay? And then again you practice watching your mind. Then you again just a little bit not balanced, use the right effort, harmonious practice. And watching from there, you will attain the next step. That one is called neither perception nor non-perception. See here the Buddha said, monks, to whatever extent I wish, by completing, transcending the base of nothingness, I intend to dwell in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Kassapa too, to whatever extent he wishes, enters and dwell in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. You see? So from the base of nothingness, you will attain the next one. That one is neither perception nor non-perception. So in that stage, perception, feeling, and consciousness, you'll see eventually these 3 Dhammas will stop. When they stop, then when you come out from that stage, in your mind, the huge joy will arise in your mind, in your body. You will experience that you never experienced before as a human life. And that time you will see the link of dependent origination more clearly. The link of dependent origination, everything is impermanence, suffering, not self. Link of dependent origination. It will be more clear to you. That joy, it will last 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, even 1 month. You will feel that. This is called the birth of stream mantra.
The what?
The birth of stream mantra. So you will attend the stream mantra that time. So I didn't want to explain more than that, because you have to experience, if I explain more then you will confuse a lot, So what I will say that, here the Buddha explained, monks to whatever extent I reach by completing, transcending the base of neither perception nor non-perception, I enter and dwell in the cessation of perception and feeling. What did I say? Perception, feeling and consciousness. Kassapa to whatever extent he wishes, enters and dwells in the cessation of perception and feeling. That means stop rising. Everything has stopped. So I said, right? The cessation means stop. Everything has stopped. So when everything has stopped, then his joy rises, huge joy rises. Then you feel, wow, I never got it before. This is something different. Then you will become Sotapanna. Is it clear? Right? So, I didn't want to explain more because I want you to experience whatever I explained. First jhana. How can you understand first jhana? The 5 hindrances will be absent. What are the 5 hindrances? Sensual desire, aversion, sleepiness and dullness, or sloth and torpor, and restlessness and anxiety, and doubt. When among the 5, one will arise in my mind, what will I do? Use the harmonious practice, right? Right effort. Recognize it, release it, don't keep attention there. Continuously relax in your head and from mind, and you bring up the wholesome thought. Be smiling. I want to see your face smiling all the time. Right? More you smile. Smiling is not only during the practice, when you are eating, when you are taking shower, when you are walking, when you are doing something like cleaning your plate, when you are sleeping, all the time, smile. More you smile, you feel light. You feel your mind is pure. Your mind be clear, free from craving, free from tension. Do you experience that? When you smile, what do you feel?
Feel warm.
Yeah, you see?